Hi guys, it's me again. I just came back from watching Transformers 4 Age of Extinction, so I'm gonna do a review. I just had a shower, so I just feel I need to do the review before I go to sleep. Um, let's jump into it, straight to it. I love this movie. I love Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. I think it's a kind of like a reboot, but not a complete reboot because they still mentions things from Transformers 3, but they have a new cast and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go into the details so much of the actors, and although the actings have improved so much, and but honestly, why I think this is one of the best of the franchise so far, one of the best Transformers franchise. I would put number four as the best of the franchise, and part one as the second, on second place, and the rest I wouldn't even put on the list. Um, this is what I think makes this movie much better. First of all, they got rid of Shia LaBeouf, which to me is just torture to watch him act. Um, they got rid of his parents, so another plus, because they would the Shia LaBeouf and his family really like annoys me. So them out of this movie is such a good improvement, a better improvement. They also got rid of the John Torturo stuff. Oh my god, no more. There's there's no more racist robots like the previous ones, or weird jokes that you get in part 2 and part 3. I mean, the things that makes you uncomfortable in part 3, like um, who's that Korean guy, and then in the toilet scene. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean. If you watch part 3, it's just horrible. So thankfully, in part 4, they Michael Bay has got rid of all those weird comedy, annoying actors, annoying characters and stuff like that. So they got new cast and a new storyline. Although some people say is a similar type of storyline from Michael Bay, but I didn't feel so annoyed while watching this. I think it has it, it is a much more improved Transformers. So in terms of story, I have to say it, and I think that's why that's the first. I mean, this movie really is better in that sense. I love the cinematography of this movie. I love it. It has beautiful shots, and I'm into photography. I'm a visual person, so this movie has a really good cinematography. I'm so impressed. Um, what else? And then, like I said, um, the special effects. The special effect has improved a lot. Um, but that's a given. This is a Michael Bay movie. He puts money in the special effects. They are good, but like I said, cinematography to me I always love cinematography. I love photography. So when I see a good visual on screen with a good kind of like a good acceptable story, which I feel I can relate to it, makes the movie a better improvement. Um, there is this character, Kate Yeager, in this movie, split by I don't know the actor so much. I'm not familiar with this American actor, um, but he's the main actor, and he's doing such a great job. Man, can't remember his name. I'm probably gonna put his name on the video later, but suffice to say, the acting has improved a lot. The whole thing, the whole human characters have improved. Even the Stanley Tucci, yes, I remember only Stanley Tucci, who plays the funny guy, and he's the only character in this movie that have a character arc, because he started off I'm not gonna spoil that to you, but Stanley Tucci is the only character in this movie that has a character arc. But that's okay. You can expect Michael Bay to suddenly change overnight and have all these characters have development, and it doesn't work that way. But it served the story well. I enjoyed the character. So he has this has Kate Yeager as the father. You have this Nicola Peltz as the daughter, and then you have this her boyfriend is some sort of racing guy, which doesn't have any impact at all to the story. And then you have a government guy, as pro CIA or something, and then you have Stanley Tucci, which is the comedy. Um, he's the only guy. He's and Kate Yeager is a good reason enough to watch this movie. They made the movie an improvement over the whole previous trilogy franchise. Um, about the storyline, oh yeah, I mean, if you see the trailer, there's a lot of things in the movie that, Dinobots. They said the Dinobots only appear very near the end. So thank God. I mean, they are great. They were fantastic actually, but they didn't have so much impact on me because they appeared near the very end, about 30 minutes near the end. So they were not really the main focus of the movie. So much for me. Mm, um, Now the bad stuff about the movie. I mean, the bad. I have to say, I'm not trying to be so biased about Michael Bay, even though I love this movie. I love this particular franchise. This particular episode of the franchise, part 4 is better than part 3, part 2. I said it. There are still weaknesses such as it is too long. This movie is about, it's close to 3 hours. You have to prepare yourself when you watch this movie. It is so long. Um, there are so many stories here, and I think the way Michael B. writers write the Transformers movie is they divide that into episodes. Because there are so many stories here. There are so many stories being told here. It's not just about the Dinobot. The Dinobot is like one part of it near the end, and then there's a lot of stories about the whole family, American family, going through the current economic slowdown, and then you have the government story, the Stanley Tucci, the greedy industrialist storyline, and then you have the Transformer story, and then within that Transformer story you get new characters and sort of. So there's a lot of things being crammed inside this movie. And then I forgot to mention that there's even a Chinese angle in this movie because they want to sell the movie in China, and so it feels forced. It's like they have to sell this movie in Hong Kong, in China. So there's a lot of scenes from mainland China, from Hong Kong. I don't mind it, but I mean, there's just so many things being crammed into this movie, and it will show if you watch it. It's like 3 hours long. The advertisement before the movie start alone is about 30 minutes. So altogether it's about 3.5 hours. I mean, 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Man, it was so long, and yeah, that's a problem because if you want to go to the toilet, it's an issue because the movie is so good. So a lot of special effects going on. It's a lot of things happening. You don't want to miss out. But if you go to the toilet, I went with my friend felt sleepy. He is not into long movies so much. I mean, but some of the guys, I mean, some of the people there were clearly enjoying it. There were some people who bought kids, which I don't advise you to bring kids because they're gonna get bored. This is like, even though there's a lot of things happening on screen, it's like 3 hours, man. I don't know why you bring kids into this kind of movies, man. But definitely it's a good movie. In the end, the conclusion for me, the summary for me, it is an amazing movie. Good acting, in terms of better acting than Shia LaBeouf. No more Shia LaBeouf the horror. No more racist robots. Um, that's a beautiful cinematography. I I initially thought I wanted to watch this movie again, right immediately after it came out. Believe it or not, but I think I'm gonna probably wait for the Blu-ray. Definitely a Blu-ray buy for me. It's just that good. For the score, I surprisingly I would give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. Seriously, this is a surprise for me. I never expected it to be this good. I really enjoy it. There's not a dull moment. I like the human part of the movie. I like Kate Yeager and the whole family angle. Didn't get bored. I didn't get bored at all. Um, I love the robots fighting a bit more. I've never felt bored by the CGI. I never feel annoyed, which is a good thing. Like, cause the previous movie is like cringe-worthy, especially part three, with the whole Korean and John Malkovich scenes. Just like, oh, why are they having that? And there's just no more family, a Shia LaBeouf family there, so it's better. It's an improvement. What else can I say? So it's like 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoy it. Forget about the reviews. I know there's a lot of negative reviews out there. If you love good cinematography, fantastic special effects, this is the movie to go and to watch. It's really that good. This is a Blu-ray for me. So I know this is a long-winded review, and I do hope you try and get tickets, because I heard the tickets got sold out. Michael Bay gonna make a lot of money from this movie, but I mean it is much an improvement, a better movie, a better Transformers movie from Michael Bay, an improvement from the previous franchise. It's not as annoying. It's not gonna be dull. It's not gonna be weird or cringeworthy. It is a solid action movie, a badass movie. So that's my score, 9.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching, guys.